Mateus Cunha continues up front. And Norway leading next to no time! Steered in stylishly by Patrick Berg, who looks up and sees a deflating flag.
It's a lovely...
Yes. Solot makes a yard and wins a corner.
Yeah, and that Norway television audience will be pretty much excited.
As Ødegaard lifts it in, he's going to have to do that all over again. He's got around Ayer and he's run out of pitch.
Nice little spell though for Brazil there, first to the match. He's first.
Belly, Cunha's gone over, and the referee has waved it on.
That's a big call. Not sure how well placed the ref was to make a decision, but of course he's always got the backup of VAR. Christopher Ayer getting their second. It's a stick-on penalty. It is as clear-cut as you are likely to get here.
Christopher Ayer a long way behind the ball. Cunha's fleetness of foot left him a problem he couldn't solve.
Well, don't give it if you're the ref if you're not sure, and he clearly wasn't. But he will be, I think, once he goes over to that monitor.
Ancelotti demands calm, he personifies calm, he exudes calm. Got across heroically for Norway. What a sharp reaction, what a good guess. What a firm-wristed repelling of the Gibberites. Norwegian free kick.
I think it would have been a message in the Brazil dressing room, don't give away unnecessary free kicks.
He chased away from one challenge but then ran into Casemiro. And now the referee can. His was long. He did score both of his penalties last season for Newcastle in the Premier League. It certainly didn't seem remotely peculiar that he was called upon to take that one. Feeds in Santos! Flashed right across the face, Ryan! And then Danilo tried to set it, but in vain. And Nusa ran away with it. Vinicius Junior flicks it away from Hagen. And just too far beyond.
They really do look sharp when they nick the ball in their own half, Brazil, don't they?
Ødegaard kept from goal. Now Ødegaard! Saw a shaft of light at the near post.
Well, they haven't got the ability to...
Nusa Haaland! Trying something deft.
Yeah, had to...
Vinicius Junior let that one. Haaland. Ødegaard, angle was tidy, wins a corner.
Well, they've had the moments, Norway. Not quite as many as Brazil, but finishing the half well.
It took for Ødegaard, who thundered it into the midriff of Alisson.
But whenever the ball comes up to...
Got to the byline and the ball is beyond the byline.
Christopher Ayer telling his opponent that he felt he went to ground far too easily.
9 are being joined respectively by Oscar Bob, wearing 22, and Andreas Schelderup, wearing 21. For each of them, that is unsurprising. They've both been thoroughly involved. They both started the game against France. And so it's still on edge, and it is still to be snatched, this game. How do you read the Norwegian? Welcome back to New Jersey, where we have a shot which was a long way off target.
Yeah, less said about the shot the better, but he does give.
Wilson will take. Wilson and wins a corner, or hopes he does. The call has gone against him.
We feel it's come back off. Vinicius Junior, those Norway defenders.
Celebs are queuing up to be here. Woody Harrelson, a great Texan. Cheers, Woody. All fun. Kept at bay.
Not surprised there's going to be a change here. They've been passing.
That was! But he couldn't come up with a finish. He has just crossed the white line, and he had the moment to make the difference. And some Hendrick against Hegeman behind for a corner.
Well, he might have missed a chance, but there's been a step up in their tempo, Brazil's, since he came on. They certainly needed to lift.
كرة خطيرة خطير خرج ولم يخرج خرج من مرمى ويا ريت ما خرج هكذا يقول البرازيلي خطورة الله على فرص قد يندم حيث لا ينفع الندم فرص بتضيع لمنتخب النرويج في البرازيل دانيلو سانتوس نيمار يدخل كبير هدافي البرازيل عبر كل التاريخ ربما هذا ما تحتاجه الان فترة الراحة فترة التقاط انفاس وطبعا في التاريخ ودي يشرح نفسه ويقول لهم انا وانتم محتاجين نتائج اذا بالكرة البرازيل كثير النرويج الله الفايتنج اسما على مسمى المحاربون اسما على مسمى محاربون أشداء يعرفون ما يريدون في أعالي البحار هو انتظر هذه اللحظة
Danilo Casemiro right across the face.
Well, just when you need a bit of composure, you'd expect Casemiro to provide it, but he's just lashed it across goal. He didn't need this kind of power. He's trying to pick out Neymar.
Haaland! Oh, wonderful! He has nailed it for Norway! Their greatest day! Their mightiest hero! And Brazil are broken!
ولا عزاء للبرازيل ولا عزاء لعشاق البرازيل ويوما قال نيلسون رودريغيز
It's getting twitchy and tetchy. Brazil are infuriated. They know what this is going to mean to millions and millions who wear the yellow shirt. Now there's an arm up there. And has he pointed at the spot here? There's certainly a question being asked. Perhaps his concern was merely...
Kind of both jumped with their arms up, but
Vestergaard's elbow.
he got up the higher.
Neymar rolls it in. Is there time now? Is there time?
Well,
for him, a little badge of honour. Norway just smashed up towards Haaland. The greatest Viking victory. Norway break new ground. Haaland has blown away Brazil. He smiles and the whole world smiles with him. Now it's getting twitchy and tetchy. Brazil are infuriated. They know what this is going to mean to millions and millions who wear the yellow shirt. Now there's an arm up there. And has he pointed at the spot here? There's certainly a question being asked.
Football delivered another unforgettable FIFA World Cup classic as Brazil and Norway battled in a dramatic round of 16 showdown where history was on the line. Brazil entered the match as overwhelming favorites, carrying an incredible knockout stage record, while Norway arrived determined to preserve their remarkable unbeaten history against the five-time world champions. The opening minutes were packed with intensity as Norway stunned Brazil with an early finish, only for the celebrations to be cut short by the offside flag. Brazil responded with wave after wave of attacks, creating dangerous opportunities through Vinicius Jr., Martinelli, Casemiro, and Cunha, but Norway's disciplined defense and an outstanding penalty save kept the match scoreless at halftime. The second half became even more intense as both teams pushed forward in search of the breakthrough, with Brazil dominating possession and creating several clear chances while Norway remained dangerous on the counterattack. As the pressure reached its peak, Erling Haaland produced the defining moment of the match, finishing brilliantly to give Norway a historic lead and send their supporters into celebration. Brazil desperately searched for a lifeline, earning a late penalty that Neymar calmly converted to ignite hopes of an incredible comeback. However, Norway refused to surrender, defending with extraordinary determination until the final whistle. Their courage, tactical discipline, and clinical finishing secured one of the greatest victories in the nation's football history, eliminating Brazil from the FIFA World Cup and proving once again that belief, resilience, and teamwork can overcome even the biggest favorites on football's grandest stage.